Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? I wanted to get on here and read this declaration of out of this book I love. I've been carrying it with me forever. It's so raggedy, but it's Daily Declarations of Spiritual Warfare by John Eckhart, best-selling author. Okay, so this is for August 19th, and I feel like this is important because I never knew what a reprobate mind was, but he kind of talked about it. This is a very good, deep, action-based declaration book. I'm telling you, because the way some of us got to get out here and fight these devils. You feel me? Okay, so let me read it to you. Okay, it says, "I will keep you from a reprobate mind." Okay, let's read. "My word warns you of the dangers of refusing to acknowledge me in your life, choosing instead to follow the passions of your own lust. Beware of becoming so estranged from me that you have chosen to allow your mind to become depraved instead of retaining the knowledge of my ways. A reprobate mind will allow the enemy to fill your life with every kind of wickedness. The reprobate mind of sin is death. But if you allow your mind to be controlled by the Spirit, you will find peace and life. Do not conform any longer to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve that my will is my good, pleasing, and perfect will. Then you will be able to test and approve that my will is my good, pleasing, and perfect will." And this comes out of Romans 1:28 through 13, 8 and 6, 12 and 2. Romans 1:28 through 32, 8 and 6, 12 and 2. Okay, so I wanted to read that because you don't want to play with that. You don't want God to give you a reprobate mind where you're just so lost. And you know what's scary? I used to think differently about a reprobate mind, but you know what? A lot of people have that. So many people are so caught up in their sin and what they do every day and their lust and what they want, and they are so far away from God. God has given, he has to give you over because your mind is not going to be renewed on God. Your mind is so caught up in this world, so caught up in that man that you laying up with every night, so caught up in that woman that you laying up every night that God did not ordain for you to be with, so caught up in those friends, so caught up in those activities, so caught up in that job, so caught up in materialistic things, so caught up in other people's business, just so caught up that you don't put your mind on God. Even it goes as far as being caught up in your own kids too much, that in your own family, that you guys are not giving God anything. You don't wake up and transform your mind. You don't go through, you don't try to find God. You don't have a relationship with God. All you know is this world, and that's what you give your mind to. And if you don't ever, if you not like, it's like if somebody is not showing you some attention, they not gonna just keep on coming at you. Let me let you go over there, and you're not gonna always have that opportunity to get it back. Keep your mind stayed on Jesus. I'm telling you, because we can be so distracted in this world. We can be too distracted. Keep your mind stayed on Jesus. If I hope, no, that ain't the song. I'm about to, man, but that ain't even the song. Keep your mind stayed on Jesus. I'm telling you. Our minds are all over the place. We trying to get this. We trying to get that. We trying to move to this next hustle. We so far up in the future, and you don't understand. You cannot be playing with your life like that. You are a creation of God, whether you believe it or not. You only have a certain amount of time in this earth, whether you believe it or not. You're going to have to get with it or lay down, or believe it or not. You're going to have to go hard or go home, whatever that home, eternal home is for you. Because you're not going to be here forever. So while you are here, you need to get connected to the Father. That's all I got to say. Bye.